Okay. Well, we're back. Well, evening and welcome. My name is Yuusha Anime and welcome back to Dimension of Monster Girls. Now, we have just gone through the first part where we met the Lamia and we've also met the Kraken now. And if I'm not mistaken, we should very soon meet the ALRAUNE, which should be very interesting. I have no idea how this is going to go. All I know is this is going to be a short visual novel and it's going to be... well, it takes place within a few days, so let's find out what the hell's going to happen, because I have no clue. So, you could be shook. I go to the water and wash away all the slime from my body. The Kraken just stares at me with a happy look on her face. Okay. What?
You're really cute. If only you hadn't been bitten by another monster girl.
Oh my, the hearts in the eyes, hello. Yeah, about being bitten, don't know if I'm still a fan of that yet. This guy might be discovering his fetishes.
I dragged you down the sea and into my cave.
Which cave are we talking about here? Also, my voice is slowly recovering because I lost it at a fairground when I saw my little brother. Why would you do that?
You'd have nobody else to talk to but me.
Oh no, is she yandere? Is she yandere?
You depend on me for your food and all your necessities. Stockholm Syndrome is about...
She said it, not me. Stockholm Syndrome. We're turning into Yuki from freaking My Nikki.
You grow attached to me in no time and never want me to leave you alone. Doesn't that sound wonderful? You and me together forever? Oh, just thinking about it is bringing me such excitement. How I wish I was the only one to like you.
This woman is psychotic. Yes, she is. Run the fuck away, quick. I had my thoughts, but this is a bit different from what I expected. She may be even more dangerous than a Lamia for an entirely different reason. Yeah, she's definitely a showtime. I had to get away from her. Come on, run! Sprint away from her as fast as I can. She tries to catch me, but has no luck. I love the fact that once they bite us, not before that, but before that we were slow enough. But the moment they're like, oh, I'll look away for just 2 seconds, we're as fast as grease lightning out of this. Thanks to her large and numerous tentacles, her ability to move on land is severely hampered. Uh-oh. We may die.
Sweetie, don't go. We were just getting to know each other.
And we out here, ducks.
I came on too strong again. No matter, I'll find him. I'm tired of humans always picking up on monster girls over me.
Whoa, well.
Am I not appealing?
Well, no, you definitely have the appeal. Well, damn. If we're going there.
Seems my boobs are the only things I've got going for me.
No. She's putting herself down. Being all new is a bit different. Okay, this is where we're going to meet the ALRAUNE. If I remember, she's like half human, half plant. I'm so tired. All this struggling to escape and running around is making me exhausted. The thing now, I was beginning to consider that the Kraken was not a bad monster. What she said was so creepy. Considering that she mentioned Stockholm Syndrome, kidnapping me and making me prisoner, making me rely on her. It's more like she was sounding like a doting mother until she said Stockholm Syndrome. And how does she know of Stockholm Syndrome? Stockholm Syndrome fetish, eh? That's something else I never thought I'd hear in my life. Am I actually lucky for being bitten by the Lamia? If I wasn't, I'd be at the bottom of the sea right now. That's a terrifying thought. Does this all sound real? Scary creatures merged with beautiful girls. They're not merged, they're actually half and half. I'm starting to wonder if I actually survived falling off the ship. Maybe I'm dying and this is all my final delusion. Plot twist for the end. This feels too realistic and it's too long. Maybe monster girls existed all along, but we never discovered them. So if we never surfaced back to the surface, which is what the Lamia said, does that mean that we're technically underwater with some oxygen resource somehow? I don't know. Sounds like we're on some island anyway. So if that's the case, that would make no sense. So we've got to be on land somewhere. That could be it. A monster girl like the Kraken must have seen me drowning, so she rescued me, and brought me to this place. Then why did you meet the Lamia first? How even? I sit down against a tree to catch my breath. Excuse me. Humans obviously exist here, according to what both girls said. What's become of them? Are they all pets to the monster girls? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Their king maybe will decide that. The girls seem to indicate that based on what they told me and the fact that he wanted to claim me. Do the humans need rescuing? Should I attempt to set them free, or should I just worry about saving myself? Save yourself first. Actually, no. Stay around and become a pet. Look down at the ground and notice a purple flower with a golden substance in it. That's the ALRAUNE. Is that some kind of nectar? I am kind of hungry. I'll just take a drop to see if it's edible. This is going to be very itchy really quick. Before my hand could reach the flower, it suddenly moves away. Yeah, it's the ALRAUNE. Huh? Did I see that right, or are my eyes playing tricks on me? I tried to get the flower again and met with the same result. Moving flowers. What else is this place going to throw at me? An ALRAUNE. I persistently try to grab the flower. Each time it escapes my grasp by mere inches. I start to get frustrated. Hold still, you pesky flower! It disappears behind a bush. Before I have a chance to react, it suddenly emerges with two other flowers, each attached to a vine. I feel the familiar sensation of being restrained. Is the main theme of this bondage on the male? I need to ask now. One vine bounds my legs together and the other two restrict the movements of my arms. Even the plants are after me! What kind of horror land is this?
Please don't struggle so much.
Who's there? Show yourself! Oh, hello there.
Hi. It's nice to meet you.
Ah, that was the flower that we saw before the nectar. Is that the love nectar? I hope it isn't. This plant thing bows her head as she greets me. Not another monster girl. I've been bitten enough, leave me alone.
I know it must be unpleasant to get bitten, but this will be the last time.
Why is it gonna be last? Yeah, right, as soon as you're done with me, I'll probably encounter more monster girls with my luck.
If you do, they won't bite you. We don't bite a human who has already been bitten 3 times.
Plot. That's a plot convenience right there. You expect me to believe that? You can be lying so I won't put up a fight. Well, too bad. The girl is much smaller than the other two and much more humanoid. Well, what do you mean humanoid? I don't believe you. If she didn't have green skin, vines growing out of her back, and a flower growing from her head, she'd look identical to a regular person. Actually, yes, she would. She seems to be about 5'2", and her vines aren't that thick. I might actually be able to escape from this one. I use up all my remaining energy to try and break free from the vines.
Stop, please!
She's struggling to keep her hold of me. She's nowhere near as strong as the other two. I can't believe I'm thinking this, but I shouldn't have struggled against the Lamia and Kraken. I wasted too much energy on them. Well, you didn't really use that much when it came to the Kraken now. It was only the Lamia. If I had that energy, then I'd be able to escape from this girl. No problem.
Are you done?
She's a little tired. I'm completely out of energy. I can barely move. Be gone, Dad. Just. Do you know what's interesting? I've just noticed that the hair colour that she has changes from like the green to like an orange. It's very interesting. Is that like an autumn sort of thing with it? Like when the leaves die out? I don't know. It looks pretty nice actually. It looks pretty nice.
Thank goodness, it's so hard for us ALRAUNEs to mark a human. Most humans are too strong for us to keep still. We end up having to bite a human after they've been tired out by other monster girls.
Well... ALRAUNE? Is that what you're called? First a Lamia, then a Kraken, and now an ALRAUNE. What's next?
I told you. Once I bite you, that will be it.
Because they said too many and it will kill you. And if I told you I don't believe you, let me go.
Why are you yelling at me?
Oh, she cried.
I didn't do anything wrong.
She starts forming her eyes. I don't know whether it's a trick or not, but I feel bad. She looks too much like a human. I feel like I'm picking on a young girl. If she wasn't a monster girl, I might have gone for her because of how cute she is. Hold on a minute, let's go back a second. She looks too much like... I feel like I'm picking on a young girl. Jail for you, Mr. Morgan. Hey, I'm sorry for yelling.
You are?
I am. You have to understand though that tying up and biting someone against their will isn't right. Come on, please get through to her.
I know it's a little violent, but it's what we're taught. What we're taught we have to do. If we don't, then a human will get away and be bitten by a different monster girl. Do you understand?
No, I don't. Why are you all so interested in claiming us?
It's in our nature to want a human.
Why though? Why is it in your nature? Is it for what I think it is? Well, obviously it is going to be, but let's be honest, it's very sudden.
We live our lives strongly desiring to find a human to mark, but most of us never get to find a human, or we end up losing them to other monster girls.
The Kraken mentioned losing into other monster girls. Is there a competition for who will keep the person? Well, if they're saying a harem builder, I don't know what it is. Does that mean the Lamia and the Kraken are going to fight each other? Don't I get a say in this?
You will. Not right now, but you will, trust me.
You won't let me go?
I'm sorry. I really, really want a human.
That's called being horny. She looks at me sadly as if she feels that she has no choice but to bite me. I was told that your venom is dangerous if a large amount of it is injected into a human's body.
Venom? It's not venom. It's a marking fluid called mana that we use to show off a monster girls that a human belongs to someone else.
Whatever it is, how much of it would kill me? I've already been bitten twice and it looks like you won't be changing your mind anytime soon.
You'll be fine from 3 bites. No adult humans ever died from 3 bites before.
A human has died before? How many bites was it?
5.
What type of player was here before me? 5? 5 monster girls went after one person. It sounds like Monster Musume now with the 5 girls.
It was many years ago, long before I was grown.
Grown? Oh, she does seem to be the part plant. That's so weird.
The humans couldn't handle the effects of the mana and died one night. All monster girls came together and agreed that 5 bites was unsafe. There were humans that had survived it, but they were more fit. A maximum of 3 bites was decided to be allowed. They probably could have said 4, but they wanted to be safe.
Well, at least they're being a little considerate.
That's why I told you that you don't have to worry about being bit again after I bite you. Humans are precious to us. We don't want any of you to die because of us.
Well, okay. After hearing that, I believe you. She doesn't look the type of person who can make up a story like that on the fly.
Thank goodness. I thought you might continue to doubt me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What is it?
Your body is prepared to reject additional mana if I don't bite.
Oh yeah, it says that after a certain point it will keep on rejecting, I remember.
If I don't bite you soon, then my mana will have no effect on you.
It won't? I can stop her from biting me for a few more minutes, then I'll only have to worry about 2 monster girls instead of 3. I'm sorry dude, it's in the description, you'll get the 3rd one. I've got back a little bit of my strength. I hope it's enough.
I need to bite you now.
Okay. Like the other girls, the ALRAUNE opens her mouth wide. Green fangs grow just as expected. Why do they all have green fangs? Why? It seems like all monster girls without fangs grow them temporarily when they want to claim a human.
Okay, please move your head.
We're not gonna get out of this one. Tilts.
Did you hear me?
Tilts.
Please, we're running out of time.
Oh, I won't let you bite me.
You won't?
No.
I'm sorry about this.
Wait for it. Wait for it. She moves her open mouth closer to me. When she's within range, I headbutt her as hard as I can. Oh! Oh, you prick! Oh. Didn't you hear her say it'll be over after... For God's sake. When she's within range, I headbutt her as hard as I can with the little energy I have.
Ow! That hurt.
Ow! That hurt me as well. I'm going to have such a headache.
No, I'm begging you. Please let me bite you.
She's crying? No, don't do that. I can't stand it when people cry. Hey, don't cry. You just headbutt her. What do you expect her to do?
But you won't let me bite you and time's running out.
She's so upset. Jesus, just. I'm about to do something very stupid. Go on. Alright, you can bite me.
Really?
Just hurry up. And bite time. She brings her mouth to my neck and bites down. A third dose of this mana substance enters into me. We gave in surprisingly easy with that one.
Thank you.
She removes the vines she has bound in my body. I can finally move again. So I won't be attacked again?
No, not only because you've been bitten 3 times, but because the time limit for biting you has ended too.
What now? That's a good question. What's gonna happen now?
You look tired. There's a path over there. If you follow it, then you'll arrive at the village. You can get a place to stay.
I don't want to stay in a monster girl village.
It's not just for monster girls. There are humans there too.
There are?
Yes.
Maybe I can find out where on earth I am. Where on earth am I? I hope not all of them are pets. Fine. I'll do that. What will you do?
I give you some space today. You've been through a lot and I don't want to overwhelm you.
Too late for that. I was overwhelmed a while ago. My head. That headbutt. You were the one who did it stupidly.
It was your own fault, but here.
Huh? A vine with the purple flower containing the nectar extends to my mouth. Is she giving us some... We're getting the love nectar, okay.
Drink it. It'll make you feel better.
It smells sweet. My voice is still not back completely. I bring the flower to my lips and drink what is inside. It's a little sticky, but it tastes really good.
Your headache should go away shortly. And our Rainless nectar is known to cure many illnesses and is very nutritious.
I don't know how true that is, but my headache does seem to be going away. It could be just a coincidence. It could just be a coincidence though, but why would she lie now? What premise do you have now that she'll lie? Thanks. I'm going to get going now.
Goodbye. I'll see you later.
Find the path she pointed to and begin walking to the village. Dance.
Ah, I forgot to ask his name. Again, I didn't tell him my name either. It's ALRAUNE, isn't it? Ooh.
Wait, what does she mean again? Did she try doing this with someone before and lose again? Okay. Just as the ALRAUNE said, I come across a small village with no more than 30 houses. Excuse me. It seems that most of the residents are either in their homes or out. There are a few monster girls who look at me for a couple seconds and go back to what they're doing. They were doing even. I also noticed some humans. Most are with a monster girl. Probably the one who claimed them. One of them comes up to me. Hey, you're a new face. Name's Xander. Looks to be about 5'9", and he isn't in a good mood. Is he actually happy about living with monster girls? What? He might be. He's just barely. This guy's shorter than me, just barely anyway. There's a symbol of a woman with the lower body of a spider on his neck. A symbol? Why is there a symbol there? That's different. The other guys have symbols of the monster girl they're with, so perhaps that means the spider lady marked him. Oh, that would have been interesting. If there was a spider lady, anyway. Is that going to happen to me? Will I end up having a symbol of one of the 3 girls who bit me? Nice to meet you. I'm Morgan. Haha! You're kind of confused look in your eye. I'm guessing the monster girls who bit you did a poor job of explaining what is going on. They explained a bit each. Well, I didn't stick around to hear everything they had to say. They attacked me. I ran for my life as soon as I could. Which is exactly why you're bit 3 times. If you had remained with the first monster girl, you would have most likely only been bitten once. I didn't know about the time limit until the second monster girl, and she was crazy, so I had to get away from her. Wait, how does the guy know I was bitten 3 times? Do I just have 3 random holes like that? Have I been throat penetrated that much? Why don't you tell me all you know? I'll help with anything you're confused about. I see. That leaves you out in the dark about many things. You have to forgive them for that. Monster girls tend to get overexcited when they find a human they can mark. So, basically all the monster girls are horny. Got it. Jesus Christ, what the hell is this? Their excitement means that they're likely to forget about important things, like answering where you are. Do you know? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Keep an open mind because it sounds unbelievable. You were supposed to die. Gee whiz, I wonder. What? Well, yeah, we were, in all fairness. Not just you, but every human here. Including me, was supposed to die. Are we in like a purgatory then with monster girls? What? Okay. We're all given a second chance at life by a portal that appeared to us right before we were about to die. Bright light in the ocean. Oh yeah, we did see that actually. I remember that portal. Where did it bring us? Are we still on Earth? I don't think so. We seem to be in some sort of alternative dimension. In this dimension, monster girls exist. Roll credits. Quick question. I didn't think of this before, but are there monster boys too? No, not here at least. There might be an entirely different dimension containing them, who knows? Maybe that would be Dimension of Monster Boys where you are a girl protagonist. Come on, Rhino Games, I'll give you your ideas. Rhino Gears, sorry. This is nuts. It's a lot to take in. Those guys are like you. Just the guys? What are the girls who arrive in this dimension like? Just, uh-oh. There hasn't been any record of a girl arriving into this dimension. There's always been males. Only males? How can it be? Like, I'm not gonna. We theorize that girls get teleported to the Monster Boy dimension I mentioned. Yeah, there we go. We don't have any solid proof, but some findings seem to indicate it. I'm not really interested in hearing about theories. Wait a second. If there are only monster girls, then how do they reproduce? How do you think? How do I think? Well, here we go. We're getting into the little details. Well, I suppose they could reproduce asexually, but they seem too complicated for that. No, they can't. They're not trees. There are no monster boys or other males that look similar enough to them except... Us? Your face is priceless! I never get tired of seeing the reaction when someone realizes that. They don't want to keep us as pets? Pets? You really were confused. They kept saying how they wanted to mark and claim me. What else was I supposed to think other than they wanted to own me? They do want to own you to be theirs. To be their husband. Bites are essentially a monster girl's way of proposing to you. After a bite, or bites in your case, you have 5 days to think about whether you'll accept or reject them. During the 5 days, they will court you and try to get you to like them. For you, you'll have to either pick one of the girls that bit you or choose none. If you pick a girl, then you become officially bonded to them and a symbol of them will appear on your neck. And he's got a spider lady. I wonder if we will see the spider lady actually. If you pick nobody, then a black X symbol will appear instead. Both kinds of symbols show monster girls that you are not to ever be bitten again. So basically, because we've been bitten, we're being forced to choose always stay single and use a one hand. Got it. Therein it won't do anything to someone who already has a symbol anyways. So 3 girls are trying to court me. Captain said there was a lot of fish to see. I don't think this is what you meant. Somehow I think you're right there. Lamia, Kraken, and ALRAUNE. Those are three very different types of monster girls. They sure are. In personality too. Hey, are the relationships unequal? Only the humans are marked and the girls did say that they want to own me. The relationships are different from Earth's relationships. Monster girls run this world and outnumber us by about 4 to 5 times. Oh blimey, I'm trying to remember what country it is, but there's a country that outnumbers people to sheep by like times 10 or 11. I can't remember where that is. I don't know if it was another animal or not, but if somebody knows, can you please correct me if I'm wrong? Thank you. We'll find out what the country is, please. They do indeed think and refer to their human spouses as theirs, but they don't mean it in a bad way. The vast majority treat their partner very well and love them with all their heart. Treat us well, huh? Each of them threatened to forcibly bite me. The ALRAUNE tried to. All 3 restrained me and wouldn't let me go no matter how much I asked. Don't hold it against them. Their bites are probably the only hostility you'll see from them towards you. Single monster girls are extremely desperate for a human mate, and it's in their nature to try to capture any free human they see. So in this one, it's basically Monster Girl Monster Girl World, basically. See. Tired. Tell you what, I'll set you up a small house. You take a long rest and think about what I said. I think you'll regret it if you didn't give these girls a chance. Now that you've been marked, it's either choose one of them within 5 days or spend the rest of your life here single. Damn. Monster girls can't ever bond with someone who has an X symbol. It actually functions as a repellent, believe it or not. The X symbol makes any monster girl within a meter extremely uncomfortable. They'll even get sick if they spend too long around that person. Wow. Well, this is a new way of forced marriage I ain't seen before. I have to decide if I'm going to be with a monster girl in only 5 days or be forever single, even if I change my mind in the future? What kind of stupid rule is that? Don't ask me. It's how the mana works. Alright. I'll sleep on it. That's what I like to hear. You'll be falling for them in no time. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Xander? Yeah? About the house you're going to set me up with. I don't have much money on me. Don't worry about it. It's on me for the first 3 months. You focus solely on the girls. Besides, Earth money is no good here. He really wants me to be with one of them. Can I do that? I'll admit that they're all strangely attractive despite their vastly different bodies. But can I really fall in love with them so quickly? Thanks. I appreciate it. No problem. Xander leads me to a house that looks fairly new and tells me to wait for him. A few monster girls and other human guys pass by, welcoming me to the village. Well, hello there. I can't believe this is my new home. It's just as the Kraken said, there's no hope of getting back. Mom, Dad. Dots. Sorry for the wait. Here you go. Xander hands me the key to the house. Thanks. Although we've made some advances thanks to a few smart guys ending up here, the technology is still years behind Earth from what I've been told. I wouldn't know myself because I haven't been on Earth for 16 years. So that means he's... Wait. How would you... Does he... Wait. Quick question. If this is a parallel dimension... Okay. I'm guessing time must be the same as Earth here? I mean, he must know, because there must be some type of calendar he's working from to get 16 years. But I'm just saying it out loud for the sake of it. But 16 years he's been with a spider lady. Let that sink in. That means he's not dead yet. 16 years? When did you get it? He just told you 16 years. When I was 10. I was so scared back then. He's 26. I remember when I first saw my wife. I thought she was going to eat me. I can relate to that. I thought the lamia was going to eat me when I first saw her. It didn't help that I had major arachnophobia. That's one way to conquer your fears. It didn't help that I had major arachnophobia. I cried rivers when she bit me. Once the girls leave and bite children? The child is at least 10, but they'll wait until he's 18 before they have sex. Convenience. Isn't it beautiful? I might keep some I might just keep some monetization then. They don't bite if he's any younger though because of safety concerns. At ages 10 to 12, only one monster girl is allowed to bite. At age 13-15, up to 2 can bite. At 16 and over, the usual maximum of 3. And as you've been told, their mana can be a little dangerous, so they try not to inject us with too much for our age. Monster girls have a lot of rules that they follow very strictly for both their benefit and for ours. And if they break them, just like in our world, there are jails here, but it's uncommon for rules to be broken. There are much less malicious monster girls than humans. I don't know, the Kraken seemed a bit daring there. Oh my. Most will never break a rule unless they absolutely have to. One rule is to never harm a human outside of marking. Monster girls don't tolerate violence against us since in general they're so much stronger than we are. Yeah, they would be a bit useless if they need them as well. There was an exception about 30 years ago when a human went genocidal. He started killing every monster girl he came across with a gun he was teleported with. I don't know why, that's making me think of Tarzan. Like Clayton from Tarzan with the shotgun. Eventually he was immobilized by Slime Girl. Oh, there's even Slime Girls that could be here and we don't get one? Damn it! Slime Girl killed by Harpy. Birdlight Monster Girl. Whoa. Yeah, so if you're worried about the strength of monster girls, don't be. Even if they're upset with you, they won't hurt you. That does make me feel a lot better. I'll tell you all of the rules they follow later. You look like you're about to pass out. Get some sleep, Morgan. Thanks. I'm exhausted. Wait, how old are we even? How old even are we? There we go. I opened the door to my house with the key Xander gave me. The house is pretty nice. I wasn't expecting something like this from the way houses look in the village. An interior decorator was probably brought to this dimension. I'd imagine so. At least we have a little chair anyway. Oh, let's have a look at this a bit more better. Okay, we have 2 chairs. There's this little hanging little basket. That's nice. Little weird clay pot. And, wait, there's electric. I've just realised this. We have electricity here? How does that work? Like, I'm just questioning, we're in another dimension. What are we using to power these houses with electricity? Because look, if you look carefully, it looks like there's no plugs. Literally, it looks like there's no plugs. So I'm curious about that. There's no plugs. The house is pretty nice. Oh yeah. There seems to be electricity, but as Anna said, the technology is pretty basic. Okay, so... Okay. It's as if I've gone back decades. I am so going to miss the internet. You're going to live without it, mate. Sorry, I lie down onto the bed and am immediately taken into dreamland. My first day in this strange world has come to an end. The next day, one day after being bitten. Dirt. Okay, we're still alive. Should I keep going or should I... I'll keep going a bit longer. Keep going a bit more. Where am I? Ah, that's right. I'm in a village in another dimension. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to get a job at some point, but for the next few days, I have to deal with the monster girls who bit me. Oh. Hello? Who's at my door? Is that Xander? No, it's not Xander. Okay, bets. Okay, put your bets down below before you see this bit. But I am going to have to guess that the one that's knocking on my door is not the Kraken, since it seems unlikely since you can't travel on land very well. So I'm actually going to go for the Lamia. It's been a bit since we've seen the Lamia, so I'm expecting to see her first. Oh wow. Come in! Well, this is a very nice spin. Look at this. We've even got a china plate. Just the one china. Oh wait, no, we've got several saucers as well. Never mind. I opened the door expecting to see Xander, but that's not who I see. I jump back as soon as I look at her. Yep, I was right.
There you are.
How did you find me?
Monster girls have a special sense to feel when Sense the feel when the one I marked is nearby.
I was right. If that's the case, then there's no use running from them.
Your neck. You've been bitten by 2 others. Why did you run away from me? Now I have to compete for your affections. You have gotta be kidding me, stupid human.
Yeah, she's a bona fide freaking Cinderella Lamia. Got it. Just please don't knock over my china. She pounces me. She's a lot less threatening now. Yeah, I think that it's really unlikely that she'll hurt me. Maybe you should have explained things better and not scared me half to death.
You would have been terrified regardless of what I did. I was going to explain everything, but you just had to run away. But you just ran away. Do you know how lucky you are to be marked by me? Very. I came from a rich, influential family. You could live out the remainder of your life in luxury if you choose me.
Well, considering that she does have the jewels, and also, I'm gonna say this. This looks like the hiragana of he, which is literally just he. But if you actually look at it in the ka, which is the kanji, which is a kanji, it can also, like, if you say he with the kanji of ka, then it means fire in Chinese. Little fact for today. But it's not the same as that. It's literally, never mind. It'll be too difficult to describe it because I suck. I suck when it comes to descriptions.
Now hold on just a minute.
This is gonna be, I know, this is gonna be the Kraken.
Now hold on just a minute.
Both the Lammy and I turned towards the door I had left open. There stands the Kraken who bit me.
Don't go trying to win him over without us all here first. A Kraken bit you? This will be easier than I thought. Human, you do not want to be with a Kraken. They're extremely possessive and you'll never have a moment to yourself. Is that supposed to be a negative? I'll shower him with much more love and affection than you ever would. Darling, I'm sorry for scaring you away. I only wish to care for and protect you.
She walks in front of me and gives me a warm smile. I try really hard not to, but I end up looking down at her. It's a very difficult thing to do. I'd done that the moment she popped up on screen. Relatable.
Choose me and you can touch her.
She's using the for her own. Damn it. Ooh, using the BB card. Oh my.
Get those melons out of his face, you walking piece of calamari.
Well then. Bash. Just bash.
Oh, don't push me.
Hey, don't fight.
Stay out of this, human.
Well, I'm involved with this. What do you expect me to do?
What happened to waiting until everyone's here? Everyone is here. No, there's still one more girl.
No, there's still one more girl. I was bitten by an ALRAUNE last night.
I know, she's in the room. She's hiding behind that chair.
She's hiding behind the chair, really? I look at where the Kraken is pointing and see vines coming out from behind the chair. Oh, she's actually tiny. She's tiny. Wow. Compared to the other two girls, she's very small.
Hi. And ALRAUNE? Curses, she might be a challenge. Their shy, innocent demeanor has always been known to win over men.
Yeah, she nearly got me.
She's a threat. She's a threat, but I'm not. Krakens rarely ever win over a human unless they're the only one to bite them. I heard about one Kraken who bit 4 men and lost each time. What a poor excuse for a monster girl.
Oh no, I bet that's her, isn't
it? That was you? Why don't you give up now? Don't be so mean to her. She has a right to compete for him just as much as you do. Quiet, ALRAUNE.
Why is the Lamia such a bitch?
I'm sorry. If anyone should worry, it should be you. See how mean she is to me, and ALRAUNE? You don't want such an immature girl as your wife. No, you need a woman who can treat you well and be there for you when you need her. I think you should pick me. I have tasty and healthy nectar and could drink me sun cream.
It really is going to be love nectar. Oh my.
I know where to find any kind of fruit or vegetable, and I'm low maintenance. I'm mostly need only water and sunlight to survive.
Oh, but that makes me sound lazy. The three monster girls argue among themselves for the next few minutes. I stay silent for the most part, sharing my thoughts infrequently. Okay.
Human, which one of us appeals to you the most at the moment? Huh?
At the moment.
I'm curious as well. I'd like to know who's leading in the race to win your heart. I want to know too.
You want me to pick one of you three? Okay.
That is what I said. Such an idiot. Choose who has made the biggest impression on you in both looks and personality.
On looks and personality. Oh, shit.
I won't be upset if you don't choose me. Be honest. Please be honest.
I had to think about this carefully. Which girl should I choose? Ooh. Okay. The reason why I went back for a second is because the frame rate. I've got to think about this one. Looks and personality wise, I'm not going to say the Lamia because I found her to be quite... At the moment I'm finding her quite annoying. I'm not the biggest Sundari fan myself. But although there is some appeal sometimes when it comes to some of them, I don't think this Lamia has that. Although she is a Lamia, so she's got a couple of bonus points. But at the moment I'm stuck between the Kraken and the ALRAUNE. Because the ALRAUNE, we've got to get that nectar as well. but the Kraken, well... I think she means all well, but damn. Okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna go for the Kraken for this one. So Kraken. I'm going with the Kraken on this one, but that may change in the future. I don't know what's gonna happen, I have no clue. Right now it'd have to be the Kraken. Don't get me wrong, she crept me out immensely by saying that she'd dragged me down to the bottom of the sea. She was the only one who bit me. That disturbs me. Ignoring that, I like the care and comfort that she showed me, and don't think of me as a pervert, but her assets are really nice. God damn it. Well, at least we're honest.
Score one for giant boobs. I'm glad I didn't ruin my chances with you, sweetie. It'd be such a shame to lose a cutie like you. Seriously? You're flirting with him right in front of us. Enjoy your momentary win. I'll take it away from you by the time the week is over. We'll see about that. He must be so happy that he chose you. Congratulations, Miss Kraken. Ah, thank you. You're a sweet girl. I wish I hadn't have to compete with you. Oh, please. Oh, please.
Although, these are my feelings right now. It can easily change to a different girl, or none at all. I don't know any of them after all. I think the way the game is set out is that because it's already been one day, we've got 4 days left, and if I'm right by the CG count right at the beginning, it's going to make us choose one either way by unanimous vote. So, we're just going to roll with it, and just see how it goes, and this is going to be personal opinion, so don't judge. But if you do want me to do the other routes, or look at the other bits, just ask. I'm more than welcome to it.
Now that it's out of the way, a thought has occurred to me. I do not even know your name, human.
None of you do. That's right, I never told any of them my name, and I don't know any of their names. My name's Morgan.
I am Raina, darling. My name is Iris. You may call me Mistress Beatrice.
Mistress Beatrice, okay. I'm not calling you mistress.
Why not? I am practically royalty. I deserve your respect.
How pretentious. Coming from a rich family does not give you the right to act like he's just... Oh, that's Raina.
How pretentious. Coming from a rich family does not give you the right to act like he's your servant. Humans may belong to us, but that is not what it means for them to be ours. He will not be a servant. I only want him to be aware that I hold a higher ranking than him. That is why he cannot simply refer to me with only my name. You can call me by only my name. I don't mind. Neither do I. Or if you prefer, you can call me honey, darling, lover, or whatever your loving pet name you can come up with.
She wants to be the pet in this one, though. Okay. I'll stick with your name. Just.
Fine, I will not lose out to them. You may call me by only my name until you choose me and we are bonded together. If he chooses you, I have no doubt that he will when it's time for him to pick. There's only 4 days left.
Yeah, I was right then. There's only 4 days, so that means something's going to happen after this. So I'm actually going to end this video soon.
There is only 4 days left until he has to decide. Are we all going to court him at the same time, or shall we each get an amount of time with him? I prefer to have alone time with Morgan. Me too. I don't want to have to deal with you two while I show him who the correct choice is. I'm glad we all agree. How should we spend our time with him?
Ooh, okay, this is a bit different from what I expected.
Might I suggest we get an entire day with him to ourselves and share the final day before his decision? That sounds fair. I call first. Second.
Oh, what is his third? Oh,
I'm last.
I'm guessing I have no say in this.
Afraid not, dear. We don't have much time to court you. And the longer we spend here, the less time I'll have with you since I'm first. Come, human. You will not even want to see the hours after your day with me.
I suppose I should follow her. I just said that out loud, not in my head. Okay, I'm really doing this. I'm giving this a serious consideration. These girls want to marry me, which is way more than anything a human girl wanted from me. Yeah, just make the best of it. Feels rather nice to be desired, despite the fact that I have even less here than I did back on Earth. So, okay, I'm gonna end this part here because so far, I mean, I'm liking. I'm really. Oh, that's quick save. Whoops. Okay, so just do it on there, lovely. I'm gonna end this here because I feel like I've got a nice flow with this at the second, and I think I've gotten an idea. It was a bit different than what I was expecting, but we're gonna roll with it. I'm definitely gonna enjoy it for what it is though. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want any more from me, and nice to see you in the next video. Woo. Oh my. So guys, I will indeed see you next time. Oh my. I actually wonder how this day's gonna go when I come back.